Hey guys, so today's video is about making of ginger and garlic oil. Guy, this oil rocks, is a bomb. So in order to make this video very short, here I have chopped some gingers and onions. I have washed them and cleaned them. So simply what I'll be doing is just I will pour them into this blender and we'll blend them. Then I will be using, this is coconut oil, and I'll be adding some amount of olive oil as my carrier oil, guys. So let's just get started. Simply, I will just pour in the ginger and the garlics, guys, here. And I will add the water. Guys, this is an eyeball measurement. So here is water. Just add water as you want. I will be adding more water again because I want, So now we just blend and strain the chaff from the main solution. So let's get started. So now we just okay guys, so the blended solution is ready. So I will strain it. Guys, you have to strain this. If you don't strain it before preparing your ginger oil, what will happen is that the chaff will just suck up your entire oil, or suck up almost substantial amount of your oil, and you can't really get exactly what you want. So now I will be using this mesh. See, I'll be using this tiny mesh to strain it into this pot. This is the pot I'll be using, guys. So I will strain it and I think this mesh is giving me. Let me just see if I can. Okay, let me see if I can just strain it. Don't use only this one to strain it. Yeah, I think it's better this one. You can see the extracted juice. Look at how it looks like. Exactly the color of ginger. So it's better to use strainer like this instead of using using the mesh. You can reblend it actually if you want. If you feel you want to get your entire juice out of the chaff. So you see what I'm trying to explain. If you don't strain it, this chaff will suck up your oil, and that is what we are trying to avoid here by using by straining it before preparing the oil. So maybe I will blend this one again. I don't know. Oh la la. So maybe I will just blend this one again and then second time. So I will blend this one again. This chaff here, I will blend this one again. I hope you can see it, so that we get my entire juice from it. Okay guys, so this is the second time of blending the. So you can see I blended the chaff. Here it is. So now I will filter it. Okay guys, so finally this is the chaff I got from the blended ginger and the garlics. So and this is the juice. It is this juice now we shall be cooking. We shall be cooking it, cook until then. When we start cooking, then this time we add our carrier oil. I told you earlier on that I will be using coconut and I'll be adding some olive oil as my carrier. I would have loved to use only coconut oil, but simply because I don't have, it's not much, so I will be adding some olive oil. And I want to quickly tell you here that the amount of oil you will realize depends on the quantity of oil you added. So this is the solution we shall be using, and now I will be cooking it. So I will cover it and cook like let's say 5 minutes, and so we shall come back. All right guys. Okay guys, so now I'll be adding my carrier oil, the coconut oil. So I normally add the oil the same time, but today I just feel like adding the oil maybe shortly after the the water start boiling. So now I'll be scooping the coconut oil and add it to the ginger and see, I told you guys earlier that this is an eyeball, eyeball of a thing. So the amount of oil you get depends on the amount of oil you added. So this is coconut oil being added now. Yeah. So what will happen here now is that so now let me add so this is my olive oil I will be adding. I told you guys that I would have loved to use only coconut oil, but because I don't have enough, so because of this video I will be measuring out. So I will be using 3 spoons or 2 of this, because I really want this ginger oil and the garlic oil, because I will be using it to eat as well. This one is, you can also use it for your hair or your body, beauty of a thing. So let me just add half. So that is it. So I will explain what will happen now to you guys. You see now, this is ginger blended with garlic juice, and then now we added carrier oil, which is olive and the coconut oil. So what will happen now is that the more the water is evaporating, more the oil is getting infused, and that is how you will get your oil will be scenting like ginger and oil. Guys, this is amazing, and at the end of it you will see how it will come out. So you just keep your eyes on it, because it will start boiling now. More is boiling, the water will be drying. Our aim here is to dry the water completely. That is what we are trying to do here. We dry the water, and then the oil, we get the ginger and garlic, will be infused. That is just what will happen here. So you just get the solution of garlic and the ginger. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Yes, the water will be evaporating, will be drying, while the oil will be infusing the garlic and the ginger, whatever. Okay guys, so I just want to show you guys the boiling process. So look at how it's boiling. All you just need to do is just set your eyes on it until the entire water will be evaporated. The entire water will just dry up, and you will get your oil. And guys, I tell you, even as I'm talking to you right now, everywhere is already scenting garlic, and ginger, aroma. Here I have it all over the place, the kitchen here. So very simple. You see what I was trying to tell you? If you don't strain it after blending, you see the way I'm turning it freely, you won't be able to turn it freely, because the chaff will just be there, and what the shower will do is just sucking up the oil. So here you see nothing will suck up your oil. You will have exact the oil you mixed with the juice. So that is it. So we'll just leave it and let it continue boiling. So okay guys, look at it again. You can see how drastically it has boiled down. Initially it was from here. It started from here, as you can see. Now look at where it has come to. So that is to say the water is drying, and that is what we tend doing. So keep your eyes on it, and then later you will lower down the heat, the tempo of the heat, so that your oil will not burn. And that will be when it will remain only the oil on board. So we still have some water, you can see, and you can see our oil. The water is going down while the oil remains. So that is exactly what we are trying to get here. Okay guys, so I want to show you something here. You can see now that this is a bit concentrated. You can see it's like a sort of light slurry. That is to say, this is the concentrate of the ginger and the garlics. I hope you guys understand me. Look at how, the water, the light water has gone, and then it remains the thick part, that is the concentrate part of the juice, and that is what we have here now. So because for some of us that will be asking, what imagine if our oil will, if our oil will be fused with the ginger and the garlics. Of course, yes, that is what is now, that is the process we are seeing here now. That is what is happening right now. Wait, let me take this scooping spoon so that you can see. Now you can see. I hope you can see very well. You can see it's thick now compared to when it started earlier. So this one is the concentrate of the ginger and the garlics mixture. You can see, look at how it looks like thick soup. So now what will happen that now that is the hour or the moment that we have been waiting for in order to get our oil. So now you just make sure your eyes on it, because anytime from this moment it can get burnt. Yeah, you can see it drying. You see it? You guys can see. So it is no longer lighter at the initial stage. Rather, the concentrate of the ginger and garlic is what we have here with the oil now. So you see now, if you didn't if you don't strain your mixture after blending, see where I'm talking now, we don't have any shaft. This is what we are trying to avoid by straining the juice, to have ordinary juice instead of adding the shaft. So now this is the juice and the concentrate of the juice with the oil. You see it? Wow. So right now I will lower now you will lower your heat. You lower it, because now it's about only the oil, infusing the concentrate of the ginger and garlics. Yeah, that is it. So at this juncture now, I have lowered the heat. You just have to lower it, otherwise your oil might get burnt, because this stage is an injury time and it gets burnt very easily. So saying all this, let us look into some of the benefits of what we are doing here. Let's start with the olive oil, guys. Olive oil, helps in weight loss. It treats sugar, blood, like diabetics problem, even high blood pressure. It aids in treating of cancer, obesity. Most chefs recommend olive oil in our daily foods, and olive oil is also good for our skin. It is used to treat arthritis, and we have various types of olive oil. As you can see here, I used we have virgin olive oil, we have normal olive oil, we have extra virgin. Here I use virgin version of olive oil. So that is about olive oil. And when we talk about coconut oil, coconut has a very good antioxidant properties, you know, good for the skin, good for the hair, and even for cooking. Then let's talk about garlics, guys. Garlic is not only great for adding flavor to recipe, it also has these strong antioxidant properties. Garlic has what is known as allicin, you know, which lowers blood pressure. That's about garlics. So apart from the lowering of high blood pressure with garlic also good in lowering of blood sugar in the system. And garlic contains this compound with potential medicinal properties. And as you can see here now, it's beginning to foam, guys. That is how you will know that you have, you know, achieved exactly what you are looking for, or you are about to achieve it. Let me put it that way. So this thing that is foaming now is your oil, because those slurries of the juice is getting burnt. Now you continue to reduce your heat, you see. So when it's foaming, it means there is no longer water, you can see. So I have reduced my heat drastically. And then, guys, so let us talk about benefit of ginger as well. Ginger is among the healthiest and delicious spice, you know, on planet, so to say, loaded with nutrients and the bioactive compound that the body and our brain needs. Ginger actually contains what is known as gingerol. This is a substance with powerful medicinal properties. Ginger can treat all forms of nausea. It reduces muscle pain and soreness. Ginger lowers blood sugars and improves heart disease risk factor. Ginger is good for digestion as well. Personally, I use ginger, you know, when I have like pains of the legs or wherever. Ginger is very, very good for pain. That one I can testify personally. So, but today we have combined all these, you know, powerful nutrients in the making of ginger and garlic oil, you know, with olive and coconut oil. And that's what we have here, guys. So you can see I got almost or exactly the amount of oil. We shall be measuring it again, and we will see the amount of oil I used. This is because I removed the shaft. Look at it. Despite that I strained out the shaft, you can see we still have look at what we still have here. I hope you can see it. Look at this is slurry. So this is not shaft, you can see. I hope you can see it. So while we have our oil here, have our oil, look at the amount of oil we have. Wow, guys, this scents so amazing. Look at it. Wow, look at it here. So at this junction now, I have lowered the heat. As you can see, it's no longer boiling like at the initial stage. So but I'll just allow it to continue infusing. Otherwise, to take out more of the moisture, you have to be careful, guys, when doing this, because if you don't allow your oil to get dried completely, I mean to take out the moisture, it might grow mold in the jar where we'll be storing it. So you can see that is why I will keep it on heat, but very low, very, very low, so that the water content, the moisture will be dried out completely. Look at it. So as I said earlier on, when it starts foaming, it means it's ready. It means there's no longer water in it. But notwithstanding, I will still give it some seconds. Look at how beautiful it comes out. So the oil is still sizzling. This is because I've not putting off the heat completely, but I have achieved my oil. You can see it, no shaft, and this slurry cannot take my oil. Look at it. It won't. It maybe just a little. And mind you, this is edible, guys. This is edible if you want, because it's not burnt. It's edible. You can actually use it to cook. Look at it. Yeah, I didn't allow it to burn. So we just continue until I decide to put off the heat and then strain out the oil. So let's wait. Okay guys, so this is our oil. I have put it on the heat, and you can see the foaming has stopped, and from all indication there is no moisture in this oil. As you can see it's very, very transparent. There's no moisture. Look at it. So it's time for us to, to put it in the jar. Yeah, and I'm actually, I'm actually using this spoon to see if we get exactly the amount of oil we invested. Yes, so, yeah. Don't forget I've put in some before. Okay. Wait, let me just... Okay, so this is the second one. Yeah, so don't forget that we used 2.5 of this spoon. So let me just find out the half. Let's see. Yeah. It might not be accurate, but approximate. So now the rest, let's consider the rest to be the coconut oil, the amount we used. So I think it's okay. So that is what I was trying to say. If I didn't filter it, I didn't strain the juice, I wouldn't have gotten my oil at all. Here I got my oil. Actually, I got exact oil I put. Maybe not all, but almost. So here we are, guys. So this is our oil, and this is the pot. This is our pot of oil. So look at what we have here. So my oil, got almost my oil, and so these ones, you can reuse this one. You can use it to cook. You can discard it, throw it away. So, but the truth, I'm happy I got exactly what I wanted. I got exactly what I wanted. So that is our ginger and the garlic oil infused into olive and coconut oil. Now let me talk about the color, guys. So if I have used only coconut oil, I will get exactly the color of ginger and the mix with garlics. I mean, the color I will have here will be exactly the color of the juice. But olive oil overshadows the color of the juice. That is why you have it greenish. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Normally, I would have loved to use only coconut oil. If I have used only coconut oil, if I had used only coconut oil, I would have gotten exactly the color of my juice. But here, because I added olive oil, it overshadowed the entire color. So, but nevertheless, it's still okay. So let us see let me just show you guys how it looks like. Let me just put some of the oil in my palm. Let's see. Wow, look at how beautiful it is. Look at it. Wow, guys, it looks so nice. And the man, you don't have that strong smell of ginger. I'm sorry, of garlics. You don't have it, so you can use it on your skin, on your hair. You can use it for cooking as well. Yeah, that's just it. Very nice. Look at it. Hope you can see. Look at my hand. Wow. That is it, guys. So here we are. Ginger and garlic oil. Thank you guys for watching this video. Bye bye.